Hello and welcome to Anime Church, everybody. Praise be, praise be. I just realized something. I should probably have turned that on. Oh, man, I am so not with it today. I don't know why. I have blanked out on everything, but I have blanked out on everything, and it's very sad.
Also, hi, I'm here.
Yeah, there is a Rick. We have a Rick. We're gonna talk about some things in Anime Church because that's what we do. I think with Anime Church we talk about things. Praise be, praise Arceus, praise Arceus. Let us see now. Oh boy. There we go. Studio mode. That's the important part. Okay, let me turn. Okay, and properties. Deactivate. Turn that on, then turn that on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. And tell me. Yeah. You can finally catch it live? There you go. Good stuff. Cancel. And then studio. And now, turn on Holy Cats. Turn that on. Now we go to properties. Properties, you say. Properties. All right, so you don't have to be on the video. It's not needed. But if you want to, I ain't stopping you.
I mean, I don't have a camera, so.
Oh, okay.
You will never know what I look like unless you look at pictures.
I know what you look like. You've been to my fucking house.
No, they won't. Unless
Oh.
they look at pictures from freaking AWA 2 years ago.
Speaking of AWA, I have started the process of filling out the proper information for panels for AWA. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Anime Week in Atlanta. So, you know, that one con that we've now decided that Rick is funding for us.
I mean, I did it last time.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, partially. I'm here for it.
And I also bought some doors for Hawk, which was funny.
Very funny. Very, very funny. You should bring them again.
I gave them to him.
You should bring more doors. It was just the two the last time, right?
Yeah, little tiny doors in the.
Yeah, you should bring him another set because he looks like a 4-door kind of man.
I'll just bring him a whole ass door.
Bring him just a whole ass door. We'll go to IKEA real quick, pick up a door. Hey Ari, blessings to Rick, patron of fat dogs and anime. There you go. I mean, he is the patron. He is the patron saint. He's not quite an angel, but you know he's up there. He is a patron saint and an actor.
I'm number 2.
Slime. Number 2. Yeah, you are the shit. Hey, there's a Sonic. Hi, Sonic.
Hey.
All right, so we've got some anime and video game stuff that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get opinions, and I know, right? We're gonna get some
opinions. Ooh, spooky.
Ooh.
How dare?
Yeah, I know, right?
Can we talk about Kenobi?
Kenobi.
You know what you say that? I'm actually
Kenobi.
I actually finished the first episode yesterday. I'm currently watching the second episode.
Oh. I guess we can't.
I like to wait to the whole, or most, if not the whole thing's out, because then it's like, if you watch, it's like, I want to go right into the next episode. You gotta wait a week. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. So.
The final episode comes out on Wednesday, so
Yeah,
I actually liked episode 5. No spoilers, guys.
I did see a little bit.
Episode
like,
5.
You know,
episode
there's the YouTube
5
stuff.
A lot of the complaints that people have had about the series get resolved in episode 5. So it's like they did this shit on purpose. Yeah. There were a lot of complaints that people had about Ahsoka when she started in Clone Wars. They were like, she's this, she's that, and they're like, that was the point.
Well,
the point was
like you gotta let her give her a chance.
The point is character development.
Yeah. Like, not everything's going to be revealed and answered immediately. And so people are like, this is stupid because this, and this. And then the rest of us are just like, you know what? We have faith in the writing. We're going to let them fucking just do it. And there's so many YouTube channels. There are so many YouTube channels out there that are like, Obi-Wan flops. It's a bomb, and it's like, really?
We've been waiting for this show for what 3 years now?
Yeah. They're like, it flops. It's a bomb, and I'm like, you keep using that word.
It's not even done.
I'm not sure.
Are you
means
sure
what you
about
think
that?
it means.
It's not even finished yet. They
It's
don't
not
have the
even
last
finished.
episode out.
It's not even remotely finished. So
I will say
they
with
can calm down.
Ahsoka, that was one thing with me. It's like, oh wow, this is a new character. It's like,
all right,
when's she gonna die? That was my initial response with that. Like, okay, this is a character that's not in episode 3. It's not in the movies. When is she dying in the Clone Wars? Because obviously, and it never happens. Like, what? Of course, I was like a lot younger back then, so that was a lot.
So really quickly, Blade of Akira says Kenobi is better than Miss Marvel. Fight me. I can kind of agree on that. I don't think Miss Marvel is bad. I just like Kenobi more, and I feel like that's because I have more investment in Star Wars than I do in like that particular Marvel character. No, I have just as much investment in Marvel now, but like I don't know anything about that character, and it's not something that necessarily relates to me. Dude, I'm a white guy from the deep south, and I don't know how much I can have in common with a Pakistani American from New Jersey. So, the things that she has to go through are not necessarily things that I could relate to. And also the times that she's growing up in are very different from the times that I grew up in. The internet was in its very, very, very infancy. Like the internet was a newborn when I was getting out of high school. So like social media and all that stuff in school, like, dude, I have a hard time connecting with Peter Parker as a high schooler right now. Because
those of you that didn't grow up with dial-up, shut up.
Let him age. They never let him get old.
Yeah. All right. So my other thing is like, I really, I like where the show is at, but it's not necessarily like, I don't feel like it's necessarily something that's geared toward me, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're trying to tell that story, and I don't relate to that character as much as I am invested in, like, say, Obi-Wan's story. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I just don't think it's as good as Kenobi to me. That's just my personal opinion. There are people that might have the exact opposite. You know what? That's okay. They're allowed to have that feeling. Like, maybe they relate to them more than Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, I feel like, relates to me because he's kind of a war-torn soldier going through PTSD, and I can relate to that. You know? Anyway. Exactly how you've been feeling about that show. It's not bad at any, like, it's an objectively good show. I just like Obi-Wan more. That's it. That's all. Yeah.
I mean, even if you want to stick with like Marvel when it comes to like characters you can relate to, like Tony and like Cap, you know, those characters, like, they're not in the MCU anymore. It's like, so it's kind of hard, at least for me, to kind of like stick in with, like, I guess there's like Falcon, Winter Soldier, and like Hawkeye, whatnot. Those shows are still there. It's like, okay, those are characters I like are familiar with and can maybe grow and maybe progress. But at some point, it's like, when is, like, you know, the old fans in me starting to kind of feel like, I think I can kind of like let this franchise kind of like do its own thing and just kind of bow out at some point, at least after like Endgame for me.
No,
I was like, it's still holding me together. Like after Loki, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do now. It's like, I'm all in. Let's go.
You
I was
really
worried.
like how old people.
First off, anybody that thinks that Endgame was the last good movie clearly has not seen Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh no, I've seen those movies. Also, that's the initial thought after that movie.
The new Doctor Strange was fucking phenomenal, and Thanos isn't even the craziest villain in the MCU.
Can I be 100% honest with you here?
Yeah, go for it.
Doctor Strange 2 is not the best.
No,
it's not the worst.
It's not.
It's not the best either. Like, I enjoyed Sonic 2 more. I think there's another movie that was kind of did the same thing around the same time. I can't remember the name of the movie.
It's kind of middling.
It gets dark. It's dark for Marvel, but it's not terrible.
I love the dark in it. Like, yes, please, more of that. They're like, Marvel's not dark, Disney's not dark. I was like, motherfucker, they both greenlit Blade. No, they're not that PC and family friendly. Get over it.
Yeah, I will say one thing, though. I don't like how Black Bolt dies in it. Yeah. I kind of rolled my eyes at that. Like, are you kidding me?
I love that.
That's how he goes?
Like I like the physical. Okay, I liked how it looked.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who died?
Black Bolt,
Who's that?
the king of the Inhumans.
Have you watched the movie?
No.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. I didn't
Do you
much
know
about
anything
Black
about
Bolt
the
either before.
Inhumans?
No.
Okay.
Let's say I don't know that
Black
much
Bolt
either.
is a
I can already tell
character
you.
that cannot speak. Even a whisper will kill someone.
Huh.
Like his voice is that powerful. Yeah. Anyway, and he's the leader of the Inhumans. Technically, Kamala Khan is also an Inhuman. She gets the Terrigen Mist in the comics.
So what, does he use like a speaking spell?
But his whisper, basically, he's strong enough that a word can destroy an entire city. He speaks one word and it destroys an entire city.
He can literally blow up a planet by talking to it.
In the
so
movie,
like
there's an alternate
people,
reality.
Like Stephen Hawking used?
In the movie, there's an alternate reality version of Doctor Strange that him whispering "I'm sorry" was enough to kill him. Like they had to kill him, but that was the only thing he had to do.
I mean, at the same time, this is the best Professor X we've ever gotten.
Oh yeah, I was actually really happy that
Because it was the green suit. It was the green suit. It was the yellow hover chair.
Yes.
It was the 90s X-Men cartoon version of him played by Patrick Stewart. And I was
It's gonna be a cold day. It's gonna be a sad day when that man passes away. God bless him. But I guess
Anyway.
actually, of all the characters of the Illuminati in that movie that died, like he was the only one who was like, okay, no, that kind of makes sense. Everyone else was kind of dumb in that regard when they died, especially Marvel.
Already, so
You want to tell me that a tower was enough to, like, having that fall on top of her was enough to kill her? Really?
Hush. You're spoiling it for Rick. That's why I was trying to keep things as vague as possible.
Oh, I thought we were just going all out with it.
I'll forget.
Sorry.
Don't worry about
No.
We were talking about Black Bolt.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about any of the
Professor
others.
X. Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm pretty
didn't
good at purging knowledge.
Well, here's the thing. We're just
Yeah,
not
that's
going to
fair.
give
It's not
you any
been
more
6
knowledge
months.
to purge. Yeah, here's like
Pull
pull
from, yeah.
Boom. there goes the memory.
Yeah, okay, how's that? Okay, yeah. It's
Anyway.
not been... Yeah, Doctor Strange's not been out for 6 months. That's fair.
No, it is not.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. We got Thor: Love and Thunder coming up. Let's look forward to that.
Oh!
All right. In the gaming world, lots of stuff happened. We're also going to talk a little bit of Ghostbusters news. I want to throw that out. Yeah, I know, surprising considering the shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
you got
wearing.
that's the
Yeah.
topic, it seems like, today.
So
That's what
I'm
we put
going
the title.
I'm going to talk about this really quickly, and I want you guys to talk about your opinions. I know I'm not wearing a suit. Shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
Give me a moment. I will put on a button-up shirt and a tie and have a suit, but y'all gonna have to calm down.
Wait, you
Anyway.
own a tie?
Yeah, I have ties.
Have you not watched the other episodes?
No, I've been at work.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Tie.
I can't stream videos when I'm at work because the reception over there sucks.
Tie.
That's fair.
Tie. Yeah. Tie. Agumon. Tie. Anyway.
Well, as long as it's not a Tide Pod, then we're fine.
Tide Pods.
I was gonna go old, really old, like Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, just because. Yeah, that's an old one.
Okay. Not as old as you think, but yeah,
GameCube era.
that's not that old.
Yeah, it's not that
You're
old.
like,
but it's still-
GameCube era, that's old. And I'm like, motherfucker, I remember the Atari. I remember the days
Oh,
before
yeah, well,
the Super
I'm not
Nintendo.
going that far,
Shut
yeah.
the fuck
Yep.
up.
Yep.
People are like, oh my god, Final Fantasy VII's old because it turned 25. I was like, bitch, that's young.
Well, it depends on what you define as, like, old for that thing. Like, dog years
You ever
how
notice?
old.
You
Something
ever
like, I don't know.
notice?
That's
You
weird.
ever notice that the people that are like something that isn't that old is actually old are actual like literal children? Like, of course it's old to you. You have no concept of time. You've barely lived a decade. Like, your entire life has been packed into 2 decades. You just made it into the 20s. Calm down. It ain't that old. All right. The point I was trying to make about Ghostbusters, they are doing 2 new movies. One is going to be an animated feature that's gonna have all new characters, and
Aw.
it's going to take place in New York. The second movie is the live-action sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife, and it will be taking place in New York City. Now, they didn't talk much about it. They just said that the code name for the previous movie, Afterlife, was known as Rust City, and because of like the town, like if you saw the movie, you'll understand why it was called Rust City. Well, this one is called Firehouse. So apparently they're returning back to the hook and ladder where the original station was. So with that nugget of information and the fact that we're also getting an animated movie that's going to have new characters and stuff, and it's going to take place in between the two, in between 1 and 3, or maybe 2 and 3, somewhere in that time. I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts. So go ahead and let's get started with that. I'm gonna go put on a button-up shirt.
That's interesting because like I didn't really think movie studios would do like more than one of like a particular franchise at a time, like working on 2 movies like that. It's very weird.
But this is Sony, of course they would.
Well, yeah, but it's like have one movie that they're primarily working on, and then maybe it's like, oh, we're hinting at the second movie, and it's like concept. They're drawing up the concept and like getting the script finalized.
Venom was
worked
being
on
worked
that, and all
on
that
the
stuff.
same time as the Spider-Man trilogy, and as much as it took place in the MCU, Marvel was not the one that made those movies. Those were Sony movies.
Wait,
It
which
was
movie?
in
The
a-
Spider-Man ones?
Yeah, the Spider-Man.
Oh, okay,
the
that makes
Spider-Man-
sense.
Yeah, the Spider-Man
Yeah, no,
MCU
that- yeah.
movies were all done by Sony with the help of Marvel, but it was still Sony. And then the Venom movies were also done by Sony. But I mean, so was Morbius. But you know, we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, Morbius. Yeah. But who's doing? Is it just the same studio doing both the Ghostbusters movies, or just like 2 different studios?
No, it's all Sony.
Oh, interesting. I guess yeah, if they could do it with Marvel, they could probably do it with, or Marvel and Spider-Man, they could probably do with that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all being done.
I just
by
never really
Sony.
heard of that. Never really thought that they would do more than one at a time.
Yeah, they're doing. Well, I mean, I don't know where they are in the stages of development for
Yeah.
for each of the projects. One could be coming out before the other, but they could be working on both of them simultaneously. Alrighty.
Well, like what he was asking about different studios, is it all going to be handled in the same freaking building?
I don't know.
Or
Yeah, more
are
or
there going to
less.
be
Same
2
people,
different freaking
same-
groups working on these projects?
I
Yeah, like 2
think
different teams, or yeah.
it's being done by Ghost Corps. Both of them are, and Jason Reitman is kind of overseeing them, so that I guess you could say that Jason Reitman is to Ghostbusters right now what Kevin Feige is for the MCU.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know how all that's gonna go. Hang on a second, I gotta put on a tie.
Let's see what.
I mean, y'all
I
can still
mean,
talk about this stuff. It's
Yeah,
not that big a
I
deal.
I haven't really watched many of the Ghostbusters movies. I'm not much of a movie guy, sadly. So I've only really got into Marvel like last couple of years, like with Infinity War and whatnot. But Ghostbusters.
Ari's
is
like,
that
"Happy
weird
Father's
one.
Day to those of you with kids," and all I thought was, "I'll be your daddy."
Ooh. Oh boy.
You know, here's a better question. Why isn't Ari in the call?
All right. No. Wasn't he? Well, no, he wasn't here last week, and then I think the week before he was.
Do what? What was your better question or whatever?
Why isn't Ari in the call?
Because she's not an actor.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Well, I forget things. Clearly.
Ari's like, I could join the call, but I have no camera. No, you can't join the call, Ari. I don't believe you can.
Pigeon.
Ari,
There's a
yeah,
forbidden art.
Ari's a mod, but she's not one of our actors. We're not in the Fat Dog Discord server. We're in Slime, and it's a private server, so
True.
yeah. Probably not something that you can jump into. Okay. So I'm still doing. I'm still throwing out panels for AWA. Like I was filling those out. I'm unable to act. No, you can act the fool pretty convincingly.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Hi-oh. All right. So.
Is that? Okay, now.
Jesus. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. Don't forget the cookies. Indeed. Yes. All right. Praise Arceus.
Oh, I just had some cookies earlier.
All right. So yeah, that's the Ghostbusters information that I dropped there. All right. So it's 28 minutes in. It's about time to do this. I'm just gonna pretend I see you guys doing it. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation. Sorry, I had to put on a suit to get that voice. You know. So there we go. That's basically it. I'll pretend I saw everybody waving their arms around. Yes. Siri, sir, I am married. Sir. Praise Arceus and his prophets. I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, so that having been said, let's go ahead and move on to some gaming news. So Rick!
Yes.
Chapter 3, the final chapter of Raft is coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to take a look at it, but GTFO dropped its new rundown, and there's supposed to be another new monster besides the giant motherfucker that was in the last one. The last rundown. Oh, yeah. New monster.
Oh, no.
New monster. And all you hentai enthusiasts, I hear you panting. This monster has tentacles.
But so did the last one.
Even better.
Are there more tentacles?
This is a tentacle monster, a literal tentacle monster. By the way, that reminds me. That reminds me, Rick. How many tickles do you give an octopus?
I don't know.
10 tickles.
Oh.
Dad jokes. Yeah.
No.
Careful,
no,
it's
no.
a hugger. All right. All right. So we've got that coming up. There were new Phasmo updates. Dude, we're getting a lot of like indie game updates. Like a lot of these indie publishers are dropping updates around the same time.
I feel like there was kind of a dry spell for a while there.
And 3 of the games that we played got updates. So Phasmo got new updates. There's still more updates to come.
Phasma got a team now.
Mm-hmm. A team
they got
of
like
4.
a team of people.
They got a team of
they
4.
only had like one person before.
Yeah, it originally started out, it was just one person making Phasmo, and then they added 2 people, one on design and game design, the other on art design, and now they have I guess you could say like a level designer or a map designer, and so we're gonna get new levels and stuff coming out very soon. General, overall, game and customization stuff. So there we go on that. If you have not been paying attention to those updates, highly recommend that you do. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII Remake is now coming to Steam. Well, Remake and Integrate is coming to Steam.
Happy about that.
I have it on PC under EA. I really wish it had come out on Steam at the same time.
It's an EA thing?
Or
really?
not EA. Wait, is it EA?
Epic.
I had to get it through.
Yeah,
Epic.
I was thinking,
Sorry.
like, I don't think Final Fantasy would be an EA thing. There's no way.
Let's see.
There's no microtransactions in the game.
That you know of. Clearly you haven't played the game enough. No,
I haven't played it at all. I have it. I need to play it.
it's really good.
I have heard.
And they dropped a teaser trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the next installment. So it's not Remake Part 2. It's going to be Remake, Rebirth, and then whatever the third one is. And I'm putting money down if they're going to keep with the theme for each of them. So we got Remake, Rebirth. I'm going with Reunion for number 3. And it makes sense because the original Final Fantasy VII was 3 discs. So I'm curious what you guys in you guys think about that, and I want to know what everybody in the comments thinks about that. Did you get a chance to look at the Final Fantasy VII 20th anniversary announcement thing that they put on? They did like some live show. They're bringing Crisis Core. They're upgrading that, and they're bringing it to PC. So PS5, PC. So you'll be able to play Crisis Core and get to play as Zack. And apparently he's going to have... Apparently Zack is going to be a part of the next Final Fantasy VII iteration. I mean, there's also the Final Fantasy 16 stuff coming out. But they announced that next winter is when it's coming out. So winter 2023 is supposedly when this one's dropping. So, thoughts? Questions? I hope it's not going to be a PlayStation exclusive, but I'm pretty sure it will be. And I hate that. It's so dumb.
I'm pretty sure the third one's just going to be
Wishes would come to PC sooner, right? So yeah, thoughts down below. Let us know about that. And then we of course have Raft. The new trailer for it dropped, and that's tomorrow. Raft, a lot of stuff is coming to Raft. So apparently there's a lot more people. So apparently we should just start this whole thing from the beginning tomorrow, because we'll
new player models.
New player models, and like literally. So I'm kind of not wanting to do slime tomorrow. I just want to play Raft with everybody tomorrow. Like, that can be the effing stream. It was like, Lord Rebirth said we had to play Raft, so we're doing it. We bribed Rebirth with cookies so that we could play video games and not read light novels. It's kind of where I'm at. I want to do that, though. I want to play Raft a lot tomorrow, and I don't want to, like, have to... I don't, like, especially because we get into a good groove with Raft. I don't want to get to a point where we have to stop, and it sounds... Yeah, I just like to stream Raft and not have to worry about light novel stuff. We could skip slime for, like, a week. It's not the end of the world. And if it is, well, I'm not going to be bent out of shape because of slime. For those of you that Final Fantasy VII Rimuru-ism, that's funny. That would be not quite the I was looking for, but that's very funny. I am 56% of the way through volume 17 of Mushoku Tensei. Got to say, I'm really enjoying it so far. I will give thoughts and opinions later. Not thoughts and prayers. I don't do that.
You have thoughts?
You mean that hoe over there, or ideas? Rimuru-ism.
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, next year, maybe we can find some Japanese thoughts. Data Gyaru.
Oh, I know the place to go to.
I didn't say... Not looking for paid ones.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh my goodness. The quest for cookies. Oh my god. I want that to be the name of an episode of Slime Abridged. It's like Slime Abridged, the quest for cookies. So it's like kind of like Star Trek 4, the quest for peace or whatever, or the search for Spock. And it's like, yeah, the quest for cookies. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh man, praise Rimuru and Arceus and bless cookies. All right. Are you back now?
Yeah, I had to help change the nephew's diaper, so got sprung that on me last minute.
Yeah, see, my brother tried to have me do that every time I went home to go visit. I've never changed a diaper.
He's like, my nephew tried to get me to do that. I'm like, look, dude, I'm not the one. I'm not the one that made the child. It is not my responsibility.
Yep.
All I had to really do is pick him up and then take the diaper out. I don't actually change him.
Like, nope.
I just need to go grab him.
I was like, they're like, will you help change the kid's diaper? I was like, is it my kid? No. Then there's your answer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't my kid, ain't my problem.
It's like, you're my brother, I love you, but no.
I love you, but not that much. Not like
I love
this.
the kid, but I'm not.
Not like
I
this.
outright told him like I'm not changing diapers. I love a kid, but I don't love him that much.
All right, so on to those two topics. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Oh yeah. That's the other thing we can talk about. Since neither of you had like a lot to say about those other two topics,
What were we talking about?
Final Fantasy VII remake and the stuff that all got announced.
Oh,
I will say this about Final Fantasy. One of the things when I first when I first had the opportunity to get the whole thing, like a whole story is covered, but
God,
apparently they're
okay.
doing things differently with it.
OBS is back. It died for a second. OBS disconnected and then reconnected. So yeah,
Oh, dear.
let's do that again. Say all that
Take
shit
two?
again. Yes, go for it.
So when I first heard that they were remaking Final Fantasy VII, I first got like, okay, okay, get it. It's like then I heard like, oh, they're doing it in parts, so it's like, okay, so it's gonna be like one game and then multiple games or whatever. It's like, okay, I'll just wait for the whole thing to come out whenever the whole story is actually out, and then I'll get all the games. But I mean, I said that, and then I was like, oh, apparently if it's gonna be like years, God knows how long it's gonna be. Like when they say the second game is gonna come out, you said, Richie? Or they just haven't announced?
2023 of winter.
Yeah, I might just get them, and then when I play them, I'll play them.
Yeah. Like
100%.
100%.
I hear they're full games in of themselves.
Well, the original FF7 was 3 discs, so it's not too surprising.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
because of the
Yeah.
hardware limitations,
Well,
right?
yes, that, but also considering how much content is in these games, Jesus Christ. Yeah. These are basically full games in and of themselves as they're being
It's weird to think about games have more than one disc nowadays. I remember Red Dead 2 had to have 2 discs.
I
So that was
don't
one. Was
find
like
that-
I just went digital with that.
I
normally go
that-
physical.
I don't find that surprising at all.
It's a really big game. It was really fun.
Well, no, I mean, I don't find that surprising at all because I remember lots of games that used to have like a part 1 and part 2 or like multiple discs for the game. So, yeah.
I guess I know with like the Xbox 360 had that. I had the PS3, so I guess I just lucked out with that. So
There we go.
never had to really deal with that.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Sparks. Yes, I am.
now we're wearing a sweater vest, I see.
You're doing
Yeah.
that to spite me,
He's-
aren't you?
Yes, I am. I just was like, slowly take off the tie, slowly unbutton the shirt, take
While
off
I'm-
the
yeah.
shirt, go back to the t-shirt, put on the vest. Still dressed for
Yeah.
success.
I think it's someone
I
doesn't
guess-
like sweater vests.
No. They're
Sparks
mad at me
apparently.
because I got rid of the button-up shirt and tie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean the best is still.
It's literally
churchy.
because Sparks showed up for the very first episode dressed in a suit. And I was like, but why? He was like, anime church. And I'm like, there wasn't a
it's
dress
church.
code.
You do the suit.
There's not a dress code. Literally, the joke was anime church, and we were like, fuck, I guess we're stuck with this now.
Yeah, you got to commit to the bit.
God damn it.
I mean, I'm still wearing gym clothes, so.
That's why you're not on camera.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in my PJs with the nephew running around. Not in my room currently, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing that Rick brought up that I actually wanted to talk about is so season 3 of Ascendance of a Bookworm just ended.
Yeah.
So holy shit, there was a lot of context there. Gotta wear
You
your
were
Sunday
spoiled.
best, do we? So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how much spoilers I want to go into on this one because my point is I want to highly encourage people to check out this series. Even just giving a brief description of this series would not be enough. This is such a well done series and such well crafted characters in a world. And there's a lot of shit that happens here that's kind of fucked up and sad. and not in like your mid-tier isekai. Like it's one of the really good isekai that's out there. Like Slime is good, but it has its moments where it's just kind of mid.
I mean, chicken's real.
Bookworm is real, and I mean, like, and I honestly do not put Bookworm above Slime. I don't. Like, Slime is better. But and when I say mid, I mean when I say mid, when I'm talking about like certain things that happen in Slime, I'm like, it's your typical kind of. We're going to our mainstream isekai moments, you know, something that the mainstream can digest. Whereas Bookworm is heavily into the niche kind of stuff. But it's so good. It's so wholesome, and I have cried so much over fictional characters.
Yep.
In this show. It's gonna tug on your heartstrings. It's gonna tug on your heartstrings. And season 3 was just no exception. I'm surprised it ended so early. There's still like a week left on every other series. Such an emotional ending, right?
There's some other series that are on episode 12.
I mean, if you know when to end it, you know. Yeah.
I mean, SpyXFamily has one more episode next week, and then it goes on break for the summer, and it'll be back in the fall.
Yeah, got season 2 announcement.
That's not season 2.
It's part 2.
Oh, no. Oh, you're right.
It's core 2.
Well, when I first saw it, they said season 2.
Yeah, it's core 2. It's not season 2. Everybody needs to stop with that shit. There are people that are sitting there saying that Mushoku Tensei has season 1 and season 2 out already, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's only season 1. It got split in half. Please shut the fuck up about what you are.
Oh yeah, because I think
it is cores, not seasons.
Yeah, I think actually Slime did that with season 2.
Mm-hmm. Season 2 of Slime
because they did the spin-off series as well.
They did in between it. They did Slime Diaries. Yeah.
Oh man, that was such a good series
Dancer
too.
ended. Oh, I need to check that out. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that. Moonlight isn't here, but I do know this. He got up to meeting Milim. He got to meet Milim in Slime. So he wasn't terribly far away from the end of season 1, so he should be done with season 1.
Praise Milim, Destroyer of Doors.
Here's the thing. Here is the thing.
Oh yeah.
Praise Milim, Destroyer of Doors. Yeah.
Yep.
The
fun. You say that real quick. I want to interject with. I actually watched a video, and in the comments of that video, there was one thing in Slime Diaries. He does the one door she does not destroy is the door to Rimur's house. That's how much respect she has for him.
Put some respect.
Like, you know when he goes to use his kotatsu or whatever.
You put some respect on that goddamn door.
Yeah, she destroys his office door every door, day.
Every other door, even the one in his office, he destroys. Not the one in his house. No, he doesn't. She don't mess with that one. She'll take she'll take his oranges, but she won't destroy his door.
It's a trap.
Yeah,
it's a trap. All right. Those were the 3 topics. Unless you guys have anything else you want to add to. I don't want to go too heavily into spoiler for people. But Ascendance of a Bookworm is also one of the light novel series that I'm thinking about picking up after Mushoku Tensei, like after we get caught up on Mushoku Tensei. Because like when you finish a light novel for Mushoku Tensei, you have to wait 2 months until the next volume. That's where we're at. So I could read a volume of something in between there. And before you guys ask, no, I am not starting Overlord. No.
I should get reading it.
It's a good read. I'm on.
It is. It is, but I don't have that kind of money right now.
How much is it?
For the whole series, right now that's out.
I mean, when I was getting each volume, it was like $13.
Yeah, that's expensive for digital.
If it's I got for physical books.
Oh, that's why. See, there you go. That's
I gotta have something to read, man, like physical.
That's where you done messed up, sir. You done messed up.
Nah.
You done messed up.
Now I can actually,
you done messed
now
up.
I can actually use the bookshelf that I have.
Here's my question for you, sir. When are you gonna get your I can't remember what I was about to ask now.
When am I gonna know when I'm going?
No, not that. Oh, it's $9.99 for the volumes on digital. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of how many.
That's like $2 more expensive than some of the ones I get that are like $7.99. But there's like 12 or 13 volumes, you know.
Ah, there we go.
Now I forgot what it was that I was gonna ask you, Rick. I freaking forgot. Older anime opinion, Orin High School Host Club. Good series.
Never watched it.
It was very funny. The outtakes are hilarious.
Mm.
Takashi. I'm the wolf man. Oh, what time do you get home from work tomorrow?
Should be around the same time I got home today.
I don't know what that was. 3?
2.
2 your
2
time?
Eastern.
2
Yeah.
Eastern. Okay. Yeah, that should be plenty of time. We can start a new game of Raft. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some shiz I can do, I guess. I don't know
it's great.
what time.
Richie does the building stuff. I do things that agitate Richie. We all have a good time.
No,
Yes.
that is not even remotely. I don't know when on Raft it starts. Like, I don't know when the update goes live. When does the final update for Raft go live?
I do shenanigans and laugh maniacally. Richie gets angry. It's all a good time.
It is not a good time. How dare.
I mean, it's good for him, not for Richie. It's at his expense.
It sounds like I laugh, the door I laugh, the demon laughs, I shoot the demon. You know, it's that whole thing. Or the door laughs, I kill it.
The toaster laughed.
Yeah, I shoot the toaster.
I shoot the toaster.
Exactly that. Yeah. Clearly.
Damn Decepticons.
Enriches it by
Taking over my toaster.
Trading Outpost will allow players to process items such as plank, scrap metal, plastic, and more into scrap cubes that can be used as currency at trading outposts. These trading outposts can be found around the world and will offer items such as special cooking and juicer ingredients, hats, and other equipment. The update
juicer ingredients?
Yep. The update will also include things that Raft players would expect from a large update. New story islands, new small islands, new Raft machines, and building parts. So if you've been hankering for something new to do in Raft with your friends, don't worry because it looks like there's a ton to do. And then there's the chapter, but like they're not saying what time though. Damn it. And I want to know what time.
I want it now.
Yeah, I want it now. All right. Anyway, here's the other question. If we go to AWA, how many of you are going to show up? Like where you build a raft and try not to get eaten by the singular shark? Yes, that raft. If we go to Anime Week in Atlanta, how many of you would show up to check it out, to come see us do panels? Because we've got multiple panels that I'm submitting right now. There's going to be a voiceover panel, a bridging Q&A. I'm just going to call it a bridging 101. Team 4 Star's there. If Team 4 Star is there, which they typically are for AWA, then you can check out their abridging panel, and that's abridging 201. If you want the more advanced abridging questions answered, go talk to them, because we'd like to ask them the same thing sometimes. Yeah.
We're all fans of Team 4 Star.
Well, I mean, we're all friends with Team 4 Star. Well, some of us, I guess.
I mean, I would like to be. Ooh, we should invite them out to mini golf.
Heck yeah.
That'd be a very good time.
Apparently, he had a very good time.
Playing mini golf with Prince of Vegeta. I can't see any other more fun activity.
I am literally saying we need to go to AWA just so we can go to that putt shack.
Yeah.
I want the not like just an animated thing of Goku and Vegeta, like TFS Goku and Vegeta doing mini golf. And Vegeta gets a hole and like, yes, victory!
We would do that. We would straight up go and do that. I know we would.
It just sounds like a good time.
I've always wanted to do golf. I've never like got the opportunity to. There are golf fields where I live. I just never got into it.
Golf courses. I've never heard of a golf field.
Golf, yeah. That's how my little golf. I've done like the sports ones,
Sports.
like the Wii Sports and whatnot version of that. But that's pretty much it. Let's see what else. I mean, I guess there's Sonic Frontiers.
Yes,
Is that a topic we can jump into, or?
Wait, what now?
I don't what?
I kind of seemed like we were winding down on that topic. I was thinking of topics that we could talk, as you asked earlier.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it's an awkward transition.
I didn't know where to go with that. I was like, I don't think I could. No, pretty sure that's not. Yep, no.
Well, you're asking for a topic. It's a transition.
I was asking. No, I didn't ask for a topic to transition.
Oh, I thought you were.
Games coming out?
No, I was gonna say what if there are any other panels that they would like to see us do, and if they were gonna show up.
Yeah, I would not know.
Actually, that's one game I would like to play with you guys. So there's this game called Aliens Fireteam Elite on Steam.
Yes.
That I would like to play with.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one. That's made from the same people that did Colonial Marines.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
And hopefully they don't screw that one up.
It'd be like Alien Isolation, but instead of the alien hunting you, you're hunting aliens.
Yeah, that's Colonial Marines, but hopefully they do it this time. They actually get it right.
Which, you know, it would be fitting for Richie to get revenge on Steve the Xenomorph.
Not necessarily.
No?
No.
I thought you had a murder boner for Steve the Xenomorph.
I don't have a murder boner. What?
I mean, how hateful is it?
It's a pretty hateful boner.
Yeah, and there it is.
Oh, good lord.
Let's see, what other games are there that I'm looking forward to? I'm trying to think.
Looking forward to Marauders.
The Marauders map.
No, this game called Marauders.
No, Mischief Managed, okay.
Okay, do we know... I got one. Do we know what the Breath of the Wild sequel is called?
No.
We do not know? Okay, we don't know much of anything about that game. It's been in development 5 years now?
Yeah, and you'd think it would have been quicker because they didn't have to rebuild the engine from scratch.
I guess it's more of a quality thing. They really wanted to make sure it's like a proper sequel to Breath of the Wild, like it's in terms of like sales and popularity and whatnot. Which, if that's the case, fine. You know, take all the time you need. Don't do a Cyberpunk.
Well, that's not on the developers. That's on the shareholders.
Yeah, I think that was originally the issue with that.
Oh god!
I heard it did get better. It did get better. Cyberpunk, to be fair.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I have to go back and replay that. I have to go back and replay that sometime soon.
Yeah, same.
Worst places to be born, better places to be born. Oh, okay. Canada and Australia and most of the Norwegian places are really the best places to be born. Highest paid public employees in America by state. Basketball coach. Oh, football coach in Tennessee. Yeah, that makes sense. Football coach in Texas makes a lot of sense. Baseball coach in Florida. College president in Alaska. Wow. Med school dean in North and South Dakota.
Wait, college president?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm guessing they mean like the dean or something.
Best doggo scene in the final part? There's a dog in Spy Family?
Yes.
I mean, do they have
He'll be
college
showing
election?
up. He'll be showing up in next episode, and already I can tell you that people are wrong. There is best doggo or best boy is Ranga. The rest of you are liars.
Hypocrites?
Yeah, liars. That's what all of you are. I don't want to talk too much about Spy Family because I don't want to spoil it for people. But
That's
yes,
fair. Yeah, 'cause I haven't watched it yet.
This is my thing. I'm gonna give it 2 weeks before I start talking about all the seasonal shit. You have 2 weeks after that. After you have 2 weeks into summer, and then we're talking about everything that happened in spring. No spoilers are free. We will give you 2 weeks. If you have not watched it by then, just saying, that's your own damn fault. We are going to talk about the first half of Spy Family. No joke. Speaking of which, we could talk about the winter anime. So let's do that real quick. Let's talk a little bit about the winter anime since we can. Yeah. Because I don't feel like there's a lot of spoiler that we have to worry about or try to avoid. You know, it's just it is what it is. So let's go to the seasonal anime, and let's go to winter 2022. There we are. I'm not going to talk. All right, off rip. I am not going to talk about Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer. Everybody's talked about that enough. It's done. Moving on. Okay, My Dress Up Darling. What did we think?
I really liked it.
I did too. I thought it was adorable. Like, oh my god, the soundtrack for it was dope too. I loved how adorable of a show it was. I thought it was gonna be like when we met like all these other characters, all these other girls. I'm like, oh god, here comes the other relationship that's gonna get in the way of the main relationship. And no, they didn't do that, and I was actually really surprised.
It's like 1 or 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good character design and animation quality.
I really want a season 2 of My Dress Up Darling. Really, really do. Marin is just great. A lot of the questions that I had about like these characters got answered by the end. I thought it was really cool. I honestly I give it probably an 8 out of 10 if I'm giving it a 10 rating. What do you guys say?
What are the 2 points that knock it off that then?
I mean, it's good. It's just not like 10 is like amazing, excellent, top tier. There will never be another like this ever again. This is really, really good. It's probably one of the best romances I've watched in a long time, but it's not amazing caliber. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have a thing that really pushes it up into the like top tier categories for me. Though the cosplay aspect of it and like all the learning that I'm doing as a non-cosplayer, that I'm like, holy shit, that's really cool. Like, I really enjoyed that, and that's what pushed it into an 8. Like, it's right here on the cusp of 9, but it hasn't broken through 9 for me.
So yeah, I give it an 8.5 just for the character design and animation quality alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking phenomenal. But I guess it's more like I've seen better story. But at the same time, like it's like, man, it's really good as it is, but I want more.
It plays it safe, but it's a solid watch.
Yeah. So that's why I'm giving it like an 8, because it's really, really good.
It's that safe part that like keeps it from getting any higher, but it's still solid
not necessarily
overall.
Safe. I wouldn't say it's safe. I made a joke. All right. So here's the thing. I do have an honest trailer for this put up that I need to put up, that I've written. I just haven't recorded and need to put it up soon. But literally, I made the joke that, you know, in episode 11, which is the infamous Love Hotel episode.
Oh boy.
Literally, the joke is that the blood goes where it's supposed to. 10 out of 10 anime of the year. That's the joke I made in there, because for once the blood flowed to the penis instead of going up through the nose. Alrighty.
Yep.
Let's talk really quickly about Arifureta Season 2. Anybody check that out besides me?
Nope. Sadly, I don't think I've even.
I
heard of
mean,
that.
season 1 was pretty bad, animation wise, and a lot of content that was in the light novels got skipped over. The light novels are really good. The anime is mid, but the anime for this one was stronger in season 2. Like, I gotta say that season 2 did a lot better of a job with that one. I give it like a 6 because I watched it. The rest of you,
Like a slightly above average.
yeah. Did anybody watch The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt? Or
I
just The
did.
Genius Prince? What'd you think of it? I didn't see it. There were 2 series out that were basically similar, and I like Realist Hero, how a realist hero rebuilt a kingdom. Like, I like that one more. So I was just like, I'd already started watching this. So yeah.
I mean, like, the basic premise of it is, this prince doesn't like being a prince of his country, so he's trying to do everything to make the country better so he can sell it. And it keeps backfiring.
I
So
like
he's
that
a
premise.
fixer-upper.
I like that premise. That's a good premise. Okay, I haven't seen.
He's a kingdom flipper.
Right. All right. So here's the thing. I have not watched a case study in Vanitas. Who has? Anybody?
I did.
Okay. What'd you think?
Not me.
Anything that you could talk about without spoilers for me, because it is on my list.
It wasn't really that memorable.
Okay.
It was a decent watch.
I heard the
That's all I
animation.
can really say.
I heard the animation was phenomenal. Isn't that what this one is? Case study in Vanitas. Isn't that like the vampire one with really
Yeah.
good animation? Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Make heads or tails of it though.
Realist Hero Rebuilt a Kingdom. Now, I'm very biased on this one. I watched a few episodes of this and was like really invested because it was a neat interpretation of the isekai thing. It's like, okay, this guy is literally an isekai character who can't fight. So you've already taken the fighting shonen aspect out of it. So what's he gonna do? He's literally going to rebuild the kingdom like a realist would. And it's kind of dope how this goes about. Like, he shows up, has some ideas on how to fix the kingdom in the middle of a food shortage and a bunch of other things. After hearing these ideas, the king walks away, goes away for like a day or two, comes back and hands the crown to this kid. So this kid is literally crowned, is the unofficial king of this country, and he has to fix the fucking country. And of course, because the king just did this out of nowhere, there are factions that are not okay with it.
Oh yeah, the nobles fucking hated it.
Oh yeah. Well, some nobles are okay with it, some nobles are not. But it gets into a lot of the nitty gritty of like, hey, what if you were brought into like a middle, like a medieval type, or like on the cusp of getting out of medieval kind of European society, and it was like, what things would you do to improve upon that society? What reforms would you make that would immediately improve the lives of everyone that was living there? How would you bring this country back from the brink and make it like, so it was really an interesting approach to the isekai genre that I found really, really good. It's not the most amazing thing. I will say that the light novels, of course, like everything else, are better. If this is like a 7 or a 7.5, the light novels are an easy 9. Like, they're really, really good, especially as they get more and more. Like, we went from nation building to forming alliances with other countries and like having world powers. Like, it's a whole different thing. The couple of weeks ago, the newest volume of Realist Hero came out, and I read it, and it was really, really good. I was thoroughly entertained. But yeah, this series is definitely a good 7.5 or 8.
Yeah, imagine being isekai and not getting any powers from it.
Right? Well, he has a power. He has powers, but they're not like
They're
fighting.
not combative.
Yeah, here's the thing. They're not combative. What he can do is he can manipulate like inanimate objects. So what does he do? He literally imbues feathered quilled pins so he could fucking finish getting documents done and not being overbearing by it. So this dude is literally writing and signing 5 documents at a time. That's how he kills the mountain of paperwork that he has.
I was gonna say, does he have the Force?
No, but
Not
all right.
quite, but
Strongest sage with the weakest crest. If there could not have been more of a mid trash isekai I had, like, yeah, this is just
there's
this
so
is just
many
bad.
isekais.
This was just so fucking bad. I don't even understand how this got a 6 on my anime list. This is an easy 3.
It hits a lot of the basic isekai tropes.
Yeah, it's got trope and no substance. It's literally all trope, no substance. The reason I like Mushoku Tensei, even though it hits all the tropes, is because it's hitting those tropes with substance. In fact, the thing is, Mushoku Tensei is the godfather of isekai because everybody gets the tropes from having read that. That's where a lot of the tropes come from. So it's the originator of a lot of isekai tropes. But it does them in a way. The thing is, everybody got stuck on the tropes and never bothered to copy the substance. The substance is what made it so good. Anyway, I could stay here forever on that. Did anybody else watch The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest?
Yep.
Okay, you suffered through that as well?
Yep.
What'd you think?
Yep.
No. What rating would you give it?
3.5, 4.
Okay, I was gonna say yep doesn't count. I'm gonna skip the next row because I didn't watch any of that stuff. But the next 2 I did read, or I did watch, and then I did not watch Lidl, but it is on my list, so don't come after me just yet. It is on the list of things to watch, and I've never watched Princess Reconnect Season 2, and I have no intentions to, so yeah. Pupil of the Wise Man, I got 2 episodes in, and it was like, it's not for me. As for Love of the Kill, I got 7 episodes in, and I was really looking for something more interesting to happen, but it never really materialized. An assassin falls in love with another assassin, and he kind of stalks her. And they're like, oh, it's cutesy, and I'm like, but nothing like really interesting is happening. The narrative is just not, it wasn't quite there. It never got to a point where I was like, yes, I got to keep watching this show. So I got 7 episodes through, and I just kind of gave up on it. Anybody else watch Love of Kill?
No.
Okay. Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Knockout.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for the Demon Lord gets reincarnated in like the real world or whatever.
No.
Oh, the typical nobody.
No,
That one's still
Yeah, the
going.
typical nobody, yeah.
That's this season. That's this season. Love of Kill.
Oh, yeah.
Like a 4. Let's see. Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Knockout. It is a gag
the dude
series.
getting reincarnated as a chick.
Yeah, dude got reincarnated as a
I
super
think
hot chick. Everybody's kind of. It is 100% a gag anime. If you're not a fan of gag anime, you're not gonna like it. It was okay. I'd say like a solid 5. It was just okay.
Skinny dude, you ever watch My Bride as a Mermaid? Yes, I have, and I actually really enjoyed that.
Okay. I've heard things about Tokyo 24th Ward. I can't
Sorry, I
remember
just
if they
wanted
were
to comment
good
on that
or
real quick.
bad that I heard though. Did anybody watch Land of Lidl? In the
I
Land
have.
of Lidl? You have?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I thought it was okay.
Oh, it was okay. All right.
Normal OP pro tag.
Oh. What would you rate it?
Out of 5.
Okay. Slow loop. Police and a pun. I'm trying to look up stuff that like I heard things like good or bad about. Most of the rest of this as I'm scrolling through it, never heard jack about it. That was basically it. Those things. I mean, I will say this for the winter. I think because it continued on in the winter. Let me continuing anime. Yes. Okay. Because all right. The shows that continued on were part of it. 86 Part 2, Platinum End, Uh, Ranking of Kings, 10 out of 10. Would always watch again. For a show that looks so childlike and innocent to be that fucking serious, raw, and dark. Holy shit, what a good show that was. But yeah, like I can't for the life of me. Wit Studio knocked it out of the park, dude. Like Wit killed it. Did either of you watch Ranking of Kings?
Not.
That was the best anime, and like
for whole winter.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. 100% best anime of the winter.
What was the worst one then?
Worst one? Probably
I think that
the
isekai one you
mage
mentioned.
with the weakest crest. Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
that's what I was gonna think.
Yeah,
per
yeah.
se.
Osama Rankings or Ranking of Kings. Like, do yourself a favor. Watch that anime. It is that goddamn good. Keep in mind
Ranking
that
of
this is in a series. This is Ranking of Kings is the best winter anime, and this is in a season where they had Attack on Titan season 4 part 2 and the freaking whatchamacallit arc, the Red Light District arc of Demon Slayer. It, like, I can't even tell you how good this was. It was so fucking good. I have not watched 86. I've watched some of Platinum End. I need to keep going. I have not been checking out Shaman King 2021.
Yeah, I get the feeling you haven't watched any more Platinum King than when we sat down and watched it together.
I have not. I really have not.
Oh.
Yeah. That is everything for the winter. I'm really looking forward to that. Dude, all right. So who else here is excited that we're finally getting a season 2, like a proper season 2 for
Part-time?
No. I mean, I'm excited for that too, but Made in the Abyss.
Oh, I saw in the comments that they were talking about that one.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that one's good. I'm looking forward to it. I already know what's
100%.
happening in season 2 because I read ahead. Yeah. I read the light novel, so I read ahead.
Wait, what now? Made in the Abyss?
Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is getting a season 2. Did you not hear that?
No, I don't think I've even watched it.
Made in Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun. Okay. You haven't watched Made in Abyss. Oh, buddy. Never has there been an anime that embodied the embodied the term "the dog goes Edward." That whole feeling of that more than Made in Abyss. Like that whole show is that. It is so good. It is so good, and it will drag you down so fast. It is one season, like 3 movies, and now season 2.
You just have to watch that with like a thing of tissues just on standby the entire time.
Keep a thing of tissues next to you for your nose
For your
and for
eyes.
your eyes.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. It's not on Crunchyroll.
Made in Abyss? It used to be.
I tried finding it on Crunchyroll. It's not there.
Made in Abyss streaming. Oh, it's on High Dive. That's why.
Ah.
Yeah. Looks like I'm going to have to get High Dive. It probably used to be on Crunchyroll and got moved when the licensing went away.
Oh yeah, because I know when Crunchyroll bought Funimation, a lot of shows were removed. That kind of sucked.
Crunchyroll didn't buy Funimation. I'm so sick of this miscommunication wherever it's coming from. Crunchyroll did not buy Funimation. Sony bought Funimation.
Oh, yes. Thank
Sony
you.
owns Crunchyroll and Funimation. They work together, but one did not buy the other. There are so many people saying that Crunchyroll got bought by Funimation or Funimation got... No, Sony bought them. Crunchyroll and Funimation don't have enough liquid capital to buy the other. They're just not pulling in that kind of numbers. Anime is a niche market. No matter how mainstream you think it may be because you're surrounded by fellow nerds, it's still niche. Here's the thing, guys. Anime is never gonna pull MCU numbers. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not the mainstream.
Yeah, if Dragon Ball couldn't do it, nothing's gonna do it.
People are straight up making fun of anime ironically now. Like give it another 20 years and anime is gonna go away. Like the popularity of it will fade in time.
Balderdash.
It's just how it is, dude.
We'll see.
I mean,
Only time will tell.
The popularity is gonna fade. I don't think it's gonna go back down to what it was pre-internet, but it's never gonna have those 2020s, early 2010s hype. Like, I don't think it's gonna grow to that level. Like, it's still niche. I've been doing this for a while, but I guess I'll do it again. So things that we have coming up for us next month. Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2. Really good. If you haven't watched the first season, go check it out. Rent a Girlfriend Season 2.
I'm so happy it's getting a second season now.
Rent a Girlfriend Season 2. Once again, if you haven't checked out Season 1, go check it out. It's a really good show.
That is on my list to watch.
Not to mention, it is done, funny enough, it is done by the mangaka that is known as the fastest mangaka in Japan, because everything is just digital. Like, he's just doing everything digitally, and all of his assistants do everything via Dropbox. And
I think you told me that.
Yeah, like
before.
literally,
guys. You told me that, or someone I read about that.
Guys, literally, the guy that does Rent a Girlfriend did a. If you have not heard of this guy, Paulo from Tokyo, he does a day in the life of. So in the day in the life of the manga artist, something like that. Day in the life of a Japanese manga creator, and literally you're seeing. I will send the link to this for you guys so you can check it out. But yeah, literally he is the subject of this video, and yeah, dude, he's all right. So I should not put it out as me. I should put it out as Fat Dog. All right. Also, hello, Totally Not Tubular. Welcome. All right, there you go. That's Paulo from Tokyo. And that's his video. You'll get to see the whole setup. It's really cool. Squid Game is getting a season 2. Yeah, I never watched Squid Game. Overlord season 4. Made in Abyss, I guess season 2. Don Machi, or is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon, season 4. I also want to point out that what they're saying in thing in the trailer where they showed it going from 3 to 4. That's not just because it's moving from season 3 to season 4. His level went up from 3 to 4. He is now level 4.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's literally
I'm
all right.
So happy
in the light novel where this takes place, right after everything in season 3 that just finished, the first thing that happens at the beginning of the light novel where season 4 takes place is he gets his back red, and he goes from 3 to 4. That's literally what happens. I feel like it would have to be
because of that last fight in season 3. I don't know.
That last fight, that last fight with the big Minotaur thing.
The Minotaur, who comes back for revenge for round 3.
Dude, I don't know why, but dude, this is the season of sequels for summer, man. Classroom of the Elite season 2. A lot of this is sequels that we didn't think we were gonna get. I didn't think we'd get a season 2 of Classroom of the Elite, but I'm glad we're doing it. Devil is a part-timer. Devil is a part-timer, Rent a Girlfriend. Really surprised all of those are getting a season 2. So yeah, Classroom of the Elite. It's another one of those that, like, definitely a psychological suspense thriller kind of thing. It's dark. If you like dark and conniving shit, Classroom of the Elite. That's dude. I'm gonna have to rewatch season 1 before I check out season 2. It's gonna be one of those things. I don't really care about Ruby Ice Queen. It's nice that it's an anime, but I'm not really all that into it.
I mean, if you watch the original show, you've watched this pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
You watch it for the animation, if anything.
Wait, Prince of Tennis? Under 17 World Cup. Yeah, Prince of Tennis. Oh, that's so good. If they're doing more Prince of Tennis, then bitch, they need to give me more. They need to give me a season 3 of freaking Baby Steps. I want a season 3 of Baby Steps. That show was so good. All right. As for the stuff that I'm currently watching, Spy Family. Yes, yes. This is gonna hurt people's feelings. Not watching season 2 of Shield Hero. Have not watched any of Kaguya-sama, so of course I'm not watching season 3. Shikamori is not just a cutie. No, I haven't been watching that. I have not watched season 1 of Komi, so I'm not watching season 2. Arahen Sawa Hakaranai. I don't know what the English version of that is supposed to be. I'll look it up, but I'm not watching that. I have not checked out Summertime Rendering, though I have heard amazing things about it, but there's nowhere I can watch it legally. Let's see. Skeleton Knight in Another World. I have been checking that out. It's okay. It's kind of mid.
I'm looking forward to watching that. Actually.
I'm Quitting Heroing. Honestly, just got good. It's at the end of the series and it just got good. Like, it got dark, it got deep, it got good, and I'm like, wait, what? A Couple of Cuckoos. No, I haven't been watching. The Greatest Demon Lord is reborn as a typical nobody. I'm like, bro, no, that's mid-tier, that's nonsense. Honestly, I've seen a better version of this, and it's already getting a season 2. It's it's the Misfit of Demon King Academy, and it's the superior version. Don't give me a knockoff Misfit. Give me more Misfit. And they listen because they're doing that. Let's see. Trapped in a Dating Sim. I have not watched that yet. I do need to put it on the list. I don't know where it's streaming. I should probably check that out.
Dang it, I was gonna make a joke about that one psychological horror like dating sim game. I can't remember the name of it now. Dang it.
Science fell in love, so I tried to. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. Season 2. I have not been checking that out, but I need to because season 1 was really funny. Love After World Domination. That is on my list. I will be watching it shortly. Of course, season of Ascendance of the Bookworm. Yes. Dance Dance Dancer. I will be watching that. It's on my list. There's only so much shit I can watch at one time, guys. It's like, why aren't you watching all this anime? I was like, bitch, why are you not? It's like, bitch, why do you keep yelling at me that you want more bridge stuff? Which one are you having me do? Shut up. I can only do one or the other at a time.
There's only so much time in the day.
I only have so much life to give. And also, I don't make a bridge content for you. I make a bridge content for me. So, you know, I mean, I like that you like it, but at the end of the day, I write my stories and stuff because I want to see those stories and I love those stories. So, yeah. But that's where we're at. Let's see. Does it not have an English name? I think it does. Wait. No. It's just that. Okay. So that does not have an English name. What is this one? Where is this streaming? Licensors. None. No licensors for Trapped in a Dating Sim? Really? I thought Trapped in a Dating Sim was like being streamed on like.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. Okay, yeah, I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, You're losing your mind.
He's the only saying one left.
I'm not cookies. You're cookies. All right, so browse.
I don't want to be eaten.
Yeah, just search Trapped in a Dating Sim.
No. That is apparently also on Crunchyroll. Cool.
Yeah.
Birdie Wing, like a couple of cuckoos. I've heard I've heard some good things about that. Dance Dance Dancer.
It's a mid.
Ponsu. What? Oh, that is? Okay.
A couple of cuckoos.
Yeah, so I shouldn't trust everything that I hear Joe raving about. Gotcha. Man, there have been some stuff that had beautiful animation and looked like a really cool concept that started off strong and got so mid so quick. I'm very sad about that. Wano arc has just finished, by the way, in One Piece. And I'm going to tell everybody really quickly to go ahead and leave if you don't want spoilers about just one thing. I'm not giving spoilers typically about Wano, but if you don't want to know who the new 4 emperors are.
Yeah, I'm really far behind.
Interesting.
Oh, no. You in the call, you guys in the call, you don't have a choice. You're going to hear it.
I'm still in the Skypiea arc.
Oh, well, welcome.
Yeah,
So-
I'm finishing up the.
So you have been warned. This is going to be the last thing we talk about. So if you're leaving,
Punk Hazard.
we
that's
understand.
Dark
Good night, goodbye. But I'm going to tell you after the fight in Wano is over, two of the 4 emperors have been taken down, and there are 2 that are replacing them, and it's really funny. One of them we just knew outright who it was going to be, and the other was kind
I
of
think
like,
I could take a guess. At
wait,
who it is,
what?
Who you're talking about?
all right, so Kaido and Big Mom are gone. They got knocked down, right? And of course, Luffy is now one of the 4 emperors.
Can I guess who the other one is?
Go for it. Who's the other?
Is it Bucky or Buggy?
Yes, it is Buggy.
Yeah.
Buggy the Clown is one of the 4 emperors.
Yes!
It's so funny. So here's the thing. We've been so focused on Wano, and all this other shit has been happening outside of Wano with Reverie and an attempted assassination on some important royals and shit. Like, there's all this stuff that went down, and now apparently the world is in fucking turmoil, and that they're now about to find out what's going on in the world, like in the rest of the world.
They stopped doing the warlords system. That's no longer a thing.
Yeah. So I felt bad. I already felt bad for the people going after Boa Hancock, but the people, the members of the Navy that I felt the worst about were were the ones going after Mihawk. I was like, oh, they're so fucked. They are so fucked.
Like, you should not have got because you had him in a an okay arrangement. You had him on a, I don't want to say a leash, but I don't know how to better describe it. It's not a leash for him, it's a leash for you. Now that leash is gone, oh no, there's gonna be hell to pay for that.
You were so fucked. You were so fucked.
You fucked up, Bruce. You guys fucked up. The animation for that scene was so good too.
Now you fucked up. All right.
Hancock, everyone on Hancock's side was like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?" Hancock's like, "Why are you worried? We were that powerful to be considered warlords to begin with. Like, nothing's changed."
I mean, why would you try and go after someone that not even fucking Luffy or Zoro and Sanji can fucking take down?
You're not wrong.
That trained Zoro.
Man, it's so
why would you go after somebody to whom one of your new emperors can't even beat?
He's not even a goddamn pirate. That's what makes it even funnier.
He's just a Chad that fucking
he's just a guy.
wanders about.
He's just a guy.
He's just a swordsman.
He just wanders around in his little fucking raft.
Please answer. I will sub for an answer. What do you watch? Wait, what? I watched Naruto, Demon Slayer, MHA, Bleach, Dragon Ball, One Piece. I just started, and everything anime on Netflix. What do you watch? Please answer. I will sub for an answer. Please answer. Tubular, don't beg. It's annoying. I will donate $20 if you answer. I literally have just been talking about what the fuck anime I watched lately.
Yeah, you can just rewind the live stream.
Like,
probably he'll give you the answer.
So $20 in my hand right now.
Yeah, we were talking about video games earlier.
Literally what we've just been talking about is like the anime that we're currently watching. Like, you could come back and rewatch this anytime, but $20, man. You said 20. Don't chip out now. Come on.
It's on stream. The message is
it's on stream. You can't back out now. $20, little man.
Can't delete that. No.
Bro, we don't care. We don't care. Yeah, dude. Just go back and rewatch. We talked about some of the shows that we watched in the spring. I just finished talking about some of the shows that I'm watching in the summer. And we talked about some of the stuff that we watched in winter. There's a lot of good shit back there. Yeah, dude. I'm not just hitting up the your card decline. A likely story. Anyway, yeah, I mean, dude, you're listing off the most mainstream anime possible. Naruto, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Bleach, Dragon Ball, One Piece. I was like, okay, bro, that's all Shonen Jump. Find another anime magazine to watch your anime as well. There's a lot of good shit out there. I'm not saying that Shonen Jump doesn't have some killer shit, but you're talking about like the most basic shonen action series. Check out some shit that's not action. Like, literally, it's so goddamn good. I'm telling you right now.
Or shows that aren't over 20 years old.
Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Bakuman is, you like a lot of anime? Well, I mean, don't just name off the basic, don't name off just the basic shonen. There's a lot out there. Go, get, Psyche. Are you trying to say psychic? With the psychic K?
Probably spelled wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, Bakuman, highly suggest that. Probably one of the best series I've ever read and watched. You can watch it on Hulu. All 3 seasons. It's literally done by the same 2 guys that did Death Note, and literally it's about 2 kids in middle school that decide they're going to make manga for Shonen Jump. And it's kind of behind the scenes as to how manga gets made. So if you ever wanted to know how the sausage gets made, there you go. That having been said, though, guys, that's going to end the stream for now. Thank you for joining us here today at Anime Church. Praise Arceus. Praise Arceus.
Praise Arceus.
Yeah, one of these days we're going to get Roos back with us, or Moonlight Sparks. We're going to get him back with us so he can actually come in and do all the random Praise Arceus nonsense that you guys started and seem to love so much. But until then, y'all take care. We may see you tomorrow for Rimaruism. I don't know. It depends on how long. It depends on how long we're able to play Raft, because I want to stream some Raft. I want to stream some fucking Raft, man.
Who is it that did Helsing Ultimate?
It skipped.
Helsing Ultimate? I don't know the dude's name, but he's the same guy that did Drifters.
Was it Drifters I was wanting to watch?
I don't know. Drifters is really Drifters is really interesting. I think it deserves a season 2, 100%. All right. But that having been said, bye-bye, everybody. We will see you later. Eat more cookies. Praise Arceus. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, we out. Bye-bye.